What's up guys, I'm sorry I didn't make videos recently too often, but well, you see, we are still going sideways, pretty much the same direction as we had so far for more than a week, and even before that, excluding this pump, also we were pretty much at the same area. So we are approaching to the apex of this triangle, and very soon I believe we'll have a massive move one way or another. And in fact, it's still like 50-50 chance for the price going up or down. I personally believe that it will be more organic for the price going lower from this area. However, there are a few factors which I shall point out. And first of all, of course, since this might be treated as a accumulation, and before we had the trend to the upside, it is more reasonable to expect that the price will continue to go with the same trend, so the price will go higher from that point. But of course, this should be confirmed on the breakout, and in fact we have like 1, 2, 3 breakouts. Well, this was kind of a minor one, but still, so market kind of shows us that okay, I'm about to go higher, but you should be careful because that breakout might be a false one, and yeah, price goes back inside this triangular formation. And the more often we have these breakouts, the more likely the next one will be the real one. And you see actually on the Bollinger Bands, width is getting more narrow here, narrower and narrower. And as a general rule, as soon as the price is above the baseline of the Bollinger Bands, it is more likely to expect that the price will go higher from that point. And if price couldn't hold above the Bollinger Bands baseline, then the probability will be higher for the bearish scenario. And we shouldn't forget about the tether pumping, because still there is a lot of manipulation out there, and we might see yet another one soon, regardless of all the TA which you may think of. But I shall repeat again, so the closer we are to the end of this triangle, the narrower the Bollinger Bands bandwidth becomes, the more likely, the closer this breakout in time. And also you see the volume is going down, so less and less people are willing to actually trade this breakout and becoming more cautious here. So at some point the price will go with a huge move without the majority of people out there. I shall also say about this picture which I posted on Twitter and Telegram. So here is the schematic from Wyckoff. This is actually the distribution schematic, and this colored area is our price of Bitcoin. So you see it fits this distribution schematic very well. There are two cases, two possibilities, and in fact the only one major difference is that the next high will be either below previous high or above previous high. So in both ways, after the distribution there will be a massive drop, but if the price holds above the previous high, something like $10,500, then it means that we will stay there, and move to the upside is more likely to happen. So I think that the next week will be, well, actually this week will be very important, because right now you see we have TD sequential 9 on the weekly time frame, green one, and this week is actually not showing any sign of the count. So either it will be a green one, meaning that this count is kind of neglected, and there is actually a setup for the price going lower, but without the setup valid and confirmed, is also should be treated very cautiously. But if it is a red count here, so if this week closes red, it would mean that the correction is actually more likely to happen. So there are a few days left, and we are again closer and closer to this triangular formation end, and still the price is kind of graining up, hovering above this Bollinger Bands baseline on 4 hours time frame. So it all makes me a little bit more bullish from the TA perspective, although again I still believe that the whole move from $4,000 to $10,000 is kind of a not organic, and I would better to see some massive correction from that point. But in any case, it's probably reasonable just to trade the trend which we see, and one way or another we should just follow this train going upwards or downwards. Alright guys, so I will keep you updated, but we still wait, and until some major signs occur, we cannot do much from this price action. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope that it was somehow useful, and see you next videos, guys. Goodbye.